Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're actually going to get a little bit more serious on this channel for today anyway. Today we're going to talk about why I think tickets actually ruined Roblox instead of being a good thing. Now, I already have a certain part of this video already pre-recorded before I recorded this part. Like, it was the first thing I decided to get done with the video, which is actually the most important part in my opinion. So I think I'm actually going to let that play right now instead of me, just, rambling on and then forgetting that I even recorded it. So here you go. Alright, so I put up a screenshot on the screen right now. You could basically see that it says on the top, I did cut off a little bit of the title, I'm sorry, but it says place farming bot service, a place farming method, ticks farming method. I did try to censor the names, and this guy put his Skype, so I tried to censor that to the best of my ability by putting black boxes. I don't know if I missed anything, honestly. But then again, these posts were 2 years ago because that's when tickets were removed. Now, basically, here, I'll just tell you about this post. Basically, this dude's talking about, here, let's cut straight to the chase. It says, I'm selling two things, a place farming bot / service, and a method to farm place visit, plus how to use that profit. Now, this kind of supports the point saying that tickets were easily obtainable. And I have one more screenshot to prove this to you, so I'm going to just put it up right now. Alright, so this one you could notice, first of all, right off the bat, it has a lot more sensors. That's because he mentioned his name a few times, he mentioned other people a few times, and he said some bad words. So I just censored it all, so yeah. Basically, let's see, let's read it. Ticket method, we're gonna remove his name or her, I don't know. The fact that you cannot get banned, you can make unlimited accounts depending on the amount of work you put in, and the fact that it's cheap unlike the other methods. Also, did I forget to mention it cannot be patched? Oh wait, it got patched. Oops, I must have, sorry. By the way, it did get patched because tickets are removed, obviously. But basically this dude, I'm assuming he made some easy way to be able to, what's the word? I believe he made a program or something that helps you make accounts faster, and then these accounts would either use their 10 tickets that they start off with to buy a t-shirt, or they would join your game. Alright, so now after you watched that short 2-minute segment about me looking at screenshots, now the screenshots I got were from this website called Vermillion. If you guys don't know what that is, it's this really old website where a lot of people used to go to get exploits or sell their limiteds before RBX.place or whatever they sell their stuff on now. But basically, this is where everybody was selling their stuff and getting their cheats or exploits or whatever on Roblox, and that's kind of where the community was. That's where the whole exploiting community sort of stayed. They all hung around Vermillion. Now, those two screenshots were posts from 2016, right before tickets got deleted. One was in February, one was in March, and tickets were announced to be deleted in late March, if not early April, something like that. I'm sorry, I wasn't very active in 2016. Anyway, my point being that I really think that the biggest thing about those two screenshots were the facts that they were very cheap, first of all, and basically they were methods of how to get tickets very fast. And I mean, think about it, getting tickets very fast is actually, it used to be very good. And here, I'm going to explain why. There used to be this thing called a currency exchange, where you could change your tickets into Robux and vice versa. Now, this is what I think is the biggest problems with tickets and how they were even created. And I think the whole point of them were flawed. You got 10 per people joining. You got 10 every day. Alright, so while I was editing this video, I was having a conversation with ROBLOX, and if you guys don't know who that is, go sub to him, he's really cool. But anyway, point being that while I was editing, I actually realized this actually is kind of like communism. Think about it. You're getting 10 tickets to every player just for nothing. So it's like, it's kind of like communism in a way, when you think about it. I don't know. Now, with that 10, people started making new accounts, buying t-shirts off their main account with that 10 tickets, and then they would just rinse and repeat. Now, the methods that I was showing are simpler ways to do both. I believe one is actually just a easier way to do it. I'm not too sure, I don't really remember too much about that. Hold on, I know I'm not making sense right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Here, I got a better example. Okay. So let's say you have a bot that will just randomly, not randomly, it would basically make Roblox think that you have a bunch of different accounts from a bunch of different IPs, because you can't even do that. Like, they made it where you don't get tickets from accounts with the same IP. Like, if you were to just go join a game on one account and then rejoin it on a different account, it does not give you the tickets or the, what's the word, the visit on, like, you know, the number, the counter. So I think that was a good part. Like, I think that was good on Roblox's part. But I think the biggest problem out of everything was the fact that it took so long for Roblox to even combat it. Now, Developer Exchange was the first way they combated it by, for once, being able to take money out of the system aside from the 30% fee, which honestly didn't really do much in my opinion. I don't think the 30% fee really stopped anyone from becoming millionaires super easily. Now, I feel like tickets are to blame for why Robux is where it is right now. For the fact that, honestly, Robux does feel really worthless. I already made another video about how Robux is becoming worthless. But basically, tickets kind of paved the way for that when you think about it, because they were basically free Robux that you got every day. Like, the tickets to Robux rate was typically like 13 to 1. So you waited 2 days or 3 days, you would have 2 Robux, and every day you would basically be getting like 0.8, I believe, something like that. You'd get like, you would basically be getting 1 ticket every day, essentially. And the biggest problem I feel with that is the fact that, hey, look, free Robux. Now Robux is going to, like, Robux just is worthless. Like, if, like, take this with money, like real life, you know, dollars. Okay? So let's pretend you have 50 Robux, or no, not 50 Robux. There's no real currency called Robux. Let's say you have $50, right, guys? And every day you would get $1 just from the government. So the government would be giving everyone $1. Do you think that everything is going to stay the way it is already priced? No, because $1 is going to start becoming more and more worthless, because you're being given the 1 Robux, or $1, sorry. I'm having a hard time sticking to my analogy. But the point being that it's just like, hey, we're going to give you free money, and, you know, as a result, everything's going to become more worthless. So the prices are going to raise, but you do have some Robux, even though you can't really do anything with it. That's kind of how, honestly, Robux did end up feeling after tickets, you know, had been out for so long. The fact that you were able to just make so much money off of it was ridiculous. And I know plenty of people who just had like 10, 11 accounts because they didn't want to spend money on Robux. So they would just make new accounts all the time, all day, every day. Whenever they had the time, they would just make new accounts, and they would buy a t-shirt, and they would either abandon it, or they would use the same password and a very similar naming scheme, so they could just re-log in every day and, you know, repeat the method. Now, honestly, it's just ridiculous that, you know, it's been done for so long, and I feel like there isn't a way to go back, because I feel like the way Robux is right now, I feel like it's kind of doomed in a way. I feel like there is no recovery for Robux. So, yeah, I'm sorry I'm being very hopeless. I want to have a discussion with you guys down in the comments. Do you guys agree with me that tickets did end up ruining the Roblox economy? Or do you guys have a different opinion? I would love to hear it down in the comments, so just leave a comment, and hopefully we could have a nice little conversation in the comments. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a great day, and goodbye.